Oh, hello there. As you can see, I've walked into a public restroom and I've been greeted by a foul smell. This happens to everyone and we tend to wonder, why aren't the stall doors fully enclosed? In this video, we'll discuss that. Is it easier to clean this way? Are they simply cheaper to build? We're talking all that and more. Number 1, cleaning is easier. Imagine this scenario. You've walked into the restroom, and because it's public, you have to finish off quickly. After you finish, someone will use the same stall. This means that it's not vacant for too long. As a result, it's hard for people to clean up. Time is limited, and restrooms need to be available for usage. If the door is fully enclosed, it would take longer to clean. Additionally, the smell would stay and not disperse. Au contraire, if the door isn't fully closed, cleaning could be done quicker. More importantly, the air will circulate. It has places to go, making it easier for the smell to disperse. When you think about it, a half-enclosed door doesn't sound like a bad idea. Number 2, useful for emergency. While you're sitting and minding your own business in the toilet, it might sometimes get a bit congested, especially if it's a fully enclosed door. It would mean that there's less space for air to move around. Now, add that foul smell into the mix, and you have what is practically a nightmare situation for anyone with claustrophobia, asthma, or any other breathing or heart problems. The lack of breathable space can cause them a trip to the hospital. Oh wait, it could be worse. After all, the door is locked and no one would know there's an emergency. This is the second reason for half-enclosed doors. In case you have a breathing or heart problem, someone can see you in trouble and help you out. More importantly, since there is enough space for you to breathe, it's not likely that you'll have a problem. Number 3, they are less costly. When making regular-sized doors, you need to pay more for the material, labor, and effort. It would also take more time for a group of workers to build separate rooms and doors. Add this to the maintenance cost, its difficulty to clean, and risk of emergency situations. In other words, it wouldn't be an ideal scenario for anyone. So, what's the solution? Get stalls with half-enclosed doors. When you have stalls, they can be adjusted anywhere, thus making it easier to install. Less labor will be required and material won't cost as much. Number 4, waiting becomes easier. This is another win-win scenario. Let's say you are in a closed public toilet stall. You can sit there quietly, finish your business, and leave. No one in the world would even think about bothering you, since everybody can see your shoes, of course. Meaning you would get enough privacy as you need. So you won't have to worry about being disturbed while you're in the middle of your work. Apart from that, half-enclosed doors keep the line moving. Pretty good, right? Now, imagine doing the same with a full-size door. Yes, with all the walls and everything. Not only would people knock on the door, whenever they would do so, there would be an echo all throughout the bathroom. It's not even their fault. They don't know that you're inside. Of course, for this, public toilets would need to have a vacant or occupied sign outside. Even then, it wouldn't be easy. I mean, think about it. Who would want to change the sign when they're in a rush to take a business call? Number 5, you won't get stuck inside. Picture this, you're in a rush to go to the bathroom. All you want to do is relieve yourself, but in the process, you accidentally close up too hard and broke the doorknob. Now the door won't open, so what do? Well, if it's a fully enclosed toilet, then you'd be closed from all sides. There wouldn't be much ventilation and you'd have to call for help. More importantly, since it's a small place with closed surroundings, people won't hear you until you knock on the door. Whereas if it's a halfway enclosed door, you can crawl underneath. Unlike a situation with a fully closed door, you have better ventilation, therefore less chance of panicking. You won't even have to call for help or think about knocking on the door. Once again, the day is saved. Number 6, to discourage recklessness. In many cases, if you've ever visited a public toilet that had walls and a proper door, You may have noticed that it was either full of graffiti art or was incredibly messy. In many places, people even engage in sexual activities inside public toilets. In a study of 134 individuals, most of them had stated they'd either liked to or had engaged in such activities inside a bathroom stall. Many people even try to do recreational drugs inside a toilet. In order to discourage all of these, halfway door stalls are a very good option. Did you find this video interesting? Let us know in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Curiosity. Wait! Why not fulfill your curiosity by watching these other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or the right video and enjoy.